All right, this morning, President Cyril Ramaphosa will officially launch the Atlantis Special Economic Zone in the Western Cape. The 125-hectare area has been designated for the establishment of a green technologies hub in the province. The area was given SEZ status, which was approved by the Cabinet on the 8th of June 2018. To find out more about this, we're joined by our reporter, Abra Babia. Abra, a very good morning to you. Economic zones are meant to empower communities, create jobs and build the economy. But most of the time, we don't really know what they're all about. Give us a sense of what the Atlantis Economic Zone is all about and what the SEZ status is.
A very good morning to you as well. Yes, I am in Atlantis, as you mentioned, and I have to tell you that as we drove in, we got lost a couple of times trying to find this venue. And even though I've been to Atlantis so many times, I did not realize exactly how big it actually is. It just seems to be growing in terms of inhabitants. So those are the people who will be most affected by today's launch, by today's announcements. And all I can tell you is those people, all that they want to hear is how is this special economic zone going to impact on them? How is it going to make their lives better? How are they going to benefit from this launch today? And how are their kids going to be the ones who are getting jobs? Now, from what we've heard, I think directly within the immediate short term, around 1,200 direct jobs are going to be created from today's big announcement, and this zone has a lifespan of around 20 years, and over that 20 years they're looking at nearly 30,000 jobs created. What we do know about Atlantis, of course, Atlantis was created many years ago to be an economic hub. It's about 40 minutes outside of the main city centre, Cape Town, and Atlantis was created to be an industrial economic hub. However, over the years, various projects have failed, investors have pulled out, businesses have pulled out, and Atlantis is... It's all but, I don't want to say dormant. There are still industries over here, but it's not as thriving as what it was intended to be. So since around 2011, I think, there have been further attempts to revive the area. This, of course, today is a big attempt to do just that. What we are looking at specifically in terms of industry that's come in here, we're looking at Atlantis being identified as a green hub. So it's the perfect area for wind energy, solar energy. So those are the kind of industries that are going to be investing. I understand that four investors have already come into the area. Obviously, we're hoping that more will come in. But today we are going to hear from the President and from the various stakeholders exactly how, in terms of jobs, the people of Atlantis are going to be benefiting from this launch, which is around 1.8 billion rand.
Studio? Is there any excitement in terms of these envisaged revival of this economic area?
As we drove in, we did not see, it doesn't look as though there are many people here yet in terms of the public, but you know how things go. People trickle in, you know, as the day goes by. The event was supposed to start at 10 o'clock. I haven't seen many people inside. As we drove in as we were driving around Atlantis looking for the venue, people seem to be going about their daily lives. So I don't know, you know, people, I'm not sure if they're aware of what's happening. I'm not sure if they're aware of the announcement that's going to be made today. But as the day goes by, we are hoping to speak to members of the community to find out, are they excited about this venture? I do see people are starting to slowly gather outside. It looks like they're having a small meeting over there. Security is very strict, so they first have to go through various accreditation processes. But we are hoping to get onto the ground and speak to people about their hopes and dreams and what they expect to come out of this project. I've also been told we might be doing a site visit. We might be going to one of the factories that are already up and running. But obviously, as the day pans out, we will be updating you about exactly what's happening, what the mood on the ground is, and what the various announcements are.
Absolutely, and we will keep connecting to you, Abra Babia, there in the Western Cape for the launch of the Atlantis Special Economic Zone that is being launched by President Cyril Ramaphosa this morning, she said, around 10 a.m. So in another 10 or 15 minutes or so, we will try and go there for you. Let's take a break. We'll be back in a moment.